everyone, I want to take this as an opportunity to go over how to properly mix two-cycle fuel. In here we have 128 ounces, which is 1 gallon of non-ethanol fuel. You don't have to have non-ethanol, I would always recommend it. You can use a normal gas station pump fuel, but that will have ethanol in it. So if you do use that, make sure you only get enough that you know you'll be using within the next 2 to 3 months, otherwise it will go bad. Here we have two-cycle oil. It's especially formulated for two-cycle engines. This was made by Echo. You can use any other type you want. The important part about oil, though, is that you make sure that you get a quality oil. A cheap oil will result in carboning up of your motor. And eventually that carbon will break free, maybe score or damage the motor. It'll lower performance. Nothing good happens. The rings might get stuck. Just a whole bunch of problems. So good quality oil. On this particular type, you would figure out how much you have. Now, every two-cycle engine is going to have some type of requirement that's going to say 40 to 1, 50 to 1, 30 to 1, 16 to 1, whatever it is. Look and see what you need and calculate it out. For instance, I need to make a gallon of 50 to 1 oil. 128 divided by 50, it's like 2.6. So I put 2.6 ounces, which to do that on this type, on the front here, there's going to be lines to kind of show where you're at. You squeeze it, and the oil from the bottom will fill this little reservoir on top. I'm not going to do that because I already done it earlier, so I don't need to mix it, but you just get to the point that you need at that level, and you open up your gas can. And then just simply pour it inside. Once you're done, make sure to put the nozzle back in very securely. Give it a good little shaking, and at that point you're going to see that your gasoline has color changed, or the color has changed to like a bluish tint. When you're done, make sure to put everything away, obviously. And this also is mainly for newer engines, but if you have an occasion where you have to do older engines, sometimes it will call for 30 weight oil. You do that, just make sure that it's anything newer. You always want to get a high quality oil. That is the main important part of this video. If you have any questions, make sure to comment below and definitely subscribe.